Recently, I went through a trading spurt of losses, and it's not nice. No one likes losing, whether it's trading, whether it's in real life. Maybe playing a sport, you don't like losing. If you do like losing, you're not competitive enough. And I think competitiveness makes people achieve more and do more. And for me, I am innately competitive, being brought up around video games and esports and all that good stuff since I was 12, 13, actually. For me, competitiveness is key. And when you bring that mindset into trading, and as you versus the markets, well, actually you versus you need to understand ways to build your trading confidence up. Just like if you're playing a sport, you build your skill up, you build your confidence in your skill up. So this is going to be a quick video or step-by-step into discovering how we can actually build our confidence from here to here, and a quick step-by-step guide into understanding how to do it. First step, if you've seen some other videos, you need to journal. There's no way you're going to be able to tackle the markets or attack the markets without a journal, especially if you're beginning. Maybe if you're later on down the line, you can get away with it, but trading the markets with a journal is your weapon. Without your journal, you're literally fighting bare hands versus a dragon, right? Let's link this back to basketball. It's like trying to play basketball without the basketball. It's like trying to play badminton without the rackets. Yeah, cool, you have the shuttlecock, but how are you going to hit it across the net? You need to be well equipped to attack these markets, because they will really attack you and destroy you and eat you alive, just like the dragon does, if you don't have the sword and shield to be equipped with you. Then again, a sword and shield would probably not do a lot of damage against the dragon, but albeit, the point still stands. Once you have this journal, whether it is digital or physical, I'd recommend digital. I think physical doesn't make sense because you can't screenshot something easily and then write notes around it. You'd have to print it out, and that seems way too long and makes it harder. You want to make habits easy. As James Clear says in his book, Atomic Habits, you want to make your habits easy to do, so then you can do them again and again and again. If something's easier to do, you're more likely to do it, right? So with anything. We have our journal, and we've dictated how we want to lay things out. You may have a table, you may have a calendar view. I personally like the calendar view in a journal, and that way I can see each day and each week how much I've made or risk reward per week, and the trades within the week and what I took with the pictures and the pairs and the reasons. All these details are needed to be able to evaluate where you went wrong and where you went right. See, the key to confidence isn't one win, feeling all that emotional greatness and thinking, yeah, I'm the best, and then going into another trade and losing. That's not what confidence here is. Confidence is consistently showing yourself that you're profitable throughout a big time frame. Let's say a year, for example. If you don't have consistent confidence, you're going to go in big troughs and big dips, which doesn't help you at all. So what we want to do here is, in step 3 of building my confidence up, I need to actually take some trades. Whether it's a loss, whether it's a win, I need to understand what my strategy is and if it is profitable. No strategy is 100% profitable to put out there for whatever lunatic thinks that. Even algorithms aren't 100% profitable. If that was a thing, we wouldn't even know about it. So to be honest, that's just counteract to a point. Maybe there is an algorithm out there that is 100% profitable. No one's ever heard of it apart from the creator and a couple of his friends. But just for this point of exercise, nothing's profitable 100%. You need to gather a good solid amount of data, and to begin with, I'd say a month. If you can go through a month, journal every trade, miss trades, in sessions that you would trade, see what your risk reward or return would be. That way, you can actually prove to yourself, yeah, this is profitable over a fairly decent sized period. Once you have that data, we can move to step 4. So you've taken trades, you've taken the losses, you've taken the wins, and you've taken some break evens. What you want to hone in on is the confidence, and that is from you understanding your strategy. So going into the next month, you can clearly mark up the market on the Sunday or Monday morning, however you do it, and see, okay, my strategy will play out at this time during London or this time during New York, and I'm going to set alerts here and here to manage my trade, or set alerts here and here to enter the trade. Once you're able to look at a market almost like an artist and be able to draw the lines on perfectly without having to worry about if it's right, or having that strong conviction, that's where the confidence is. When you have that strong conviction, you have that intention in your ability, then you'll start to skyrocket. And it's only built from the foundations of journaling. And that obviously is a very imperative point. If you don't journal and you're new or you're not profitable, you're never going to succeed. Simple as that. I don't care if you've won 3 months in a row. you won't keep it the rest of the year. You need to generally understand where you are, what you're trading, why you're trading, and all that good stuff. Once you are profitable, it's a completely different story. But to begin with, you need to understand how to trade. Step 5 is, with that confidence, use it as the snowball effect. So when momentum's on your side and the market, and you're in that flow state, you feel like you're with the market. You're almost like a surfer on the wave and you're still riding it. That point is when you need to lock in, as the saying goes right now, lock in and understand this is the time to fully double down. This is the time that my strategy is working. This is the time that everything is playing out in my favor with my edge. That's when you capitalize and maximize the most. Maybe you don't put TPs and trail SLs to gain more of the move that you would have previously stopped out in profit, but less of the move. You need to make sure your health and mindset outside of trading is actually in good condition. Make sure you're exercising. Make sure you're socializing with people. You can't lock yourself in a room for 30 days. You'll go crazy, right? So you need to make sure all other aspects of your life are top notch as well. And then your trading will feel that confidence. It will exert that vibe of, yes, I know what I'm doing. I have the intention. I can see price is going to go there. This is why. No one can tell me otherwise. So you could go on social media and be like, okay, this person's saying the opposite to me. I don't care. I'm right. Even if you are wrong, that conviction and that intention is what will separate you from having low confidence to high confidence.